what's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's early in the morning. I'm doing another live. I'm coming back, doing the live that I did earlier tonight. Because something was going on with my microphone, and I tried to go back and I played it back, and I couldn't hear nothing. So here I am again. Uh, Talking about is rap music the cause for black on black crime. Uh, First, what I'm gonna do, I wanna give a shout out to I'm gonna give a shout out to all of my subscribers and everyone out there. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for supporting me. Y'all know how I do, man. I'm out here getting the bag, man. Out here at work early this morning. It's after 3 o'clock my time, so I know everybody might be asleep or whatever like that, and I know. But y'all just, when you do get a chance today, go back, rewatch this video, comment, like, share, subscribe, show your support, and we're gonna jump into this, okay? So, uh, I be hearing some things about, and I've been hearing this for a while that rap music is the cause of black on black crime, right? And I asked myself this question: is rap music the cause of black on black crime? And I came up with the answer: yes and no. Okay, I don't think for sure that it's actually the music. I think it's the individual that decides to use that as a crutch or use that as an excuse to say, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna shoot another brother or another sister, right? And I can honestly say that yes, sometimes music can have somewhat of an influence on you if you're not careful, if you're not a strong-minded individual, because music it does play on your emotions, right? You can listen to a song that can make you sad or make you angry, make you want to go fight somebody, something like that. It plays on different emotions inside of you, right? Uh, so that's why I say yeah, but not really, because I I've been listening to rap music all my life. I'm 32 years old. I've been listening to rap music through the 90s, through the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, all the way up to now. And I haven't, decided I wanted to commit any crime against my black community. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to sit here and paint a picture of a majority of black people is out here committing these crimes on each other because of the music. I'm not gonna do that. But see, what happens is the media, far as news media. Then you got the Facebook media. All your different social media, YouTube, all these different things that tries to shed a light on a minority of black people that's out here doing all these senseless crimes. But majority of the black community is not doing that. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the black community is out here getting to that money. You know, they protecting their families. They out here, being upstanding citizens. So we're not gonna blame that on the whole black community. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna paint this picture and say that rap music is the cause for black on black crime. I'm not gonna condone it. I can see the point that somebody can use, okay? What I want y'all to tell me is, when have, when you hear about mass shootings, somebody walking up in a church, shooting 9, 10 people, or somebody walking up in a convenience store, shooting 20 people or whatever, walking into a school, shoot 20 people, who mostly do you associate that with? Okay? You can say we stereotype or whatever like that, but the fact be proven. We don't have music that's that's getting into our brain and make us go out here and commit mass shootings and walking up in people's churches and walking up in schools, shooting up schools and stuff like that. We're not doing that. The black community is not doing that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, the minority of black on black crime that you usually see, it comes from kids that they are surviving, man. They surviving. It's like Chicago, Chirac. Let's take Chirac. We hear all these different stories about Chicago and how ruthless it is, how the kids are, they so young and they got these gang wars and all that stuff going on, right? But have you heard of anybody in one of them gangs walking into a school doing a mass shooting or whatever like that? And I understand that they promote violence in they raps and stuff like that. But you gotta understand, I've been listening to rap music from the 90s all the way up to now. And everybody promoting sex, violence, drugs. Even in the 90s, they would promote sex, drugs, all that different type of stuff. You just had to listen and understand because they were talking in code. See what it is now. The younger generation now, they're just real blunt with it. They're real outspoken. They just gonna tell you straight up, hey, I'm gonna shoot you in your face or whatever they gonna say. They gonna tell you on a song. Okay. See, the people in the 90s and stuff like that, those artists, they spoke in codes and stuff, right? Then you get on over to the early 2000s, they were talking about bitches and hoes and all that. What you think Too Short? Anybody that ever listened to Too Short? I used to listen to Too Short. He used to call a woman a bitch, hoe, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Promote drugs and all. They promoted this stuff. But we just go gloss past that and just blame it on the music of today. What about NWA? They promoted violence and stuff like that too. So we can't just put all the blame on the young generation and say, oh, the music is causing the black on black crime. No. No. And you might have some individuals will that will go out here and do some senseless stuff. But I don't think it's because of the music. I think that the music to the younger generation, to any generation, was an outlet, right? They talk about what they see in their neighborhood. They talk about what goes on around them, what they see. A lot of times these guys be rapping about, stuff that like I said, that was in their neighborhood or whatever, the life that they was living or the life somebody else was living and they seen it firsthand. So you can't automatically just say the music. The music is an outlet to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? See, we get so caught up with looking at the minority instead of focusing on the majority of people, right? If we put more focus on the majority, we can tend to reach out to some of the minority and try to change their mindset on life and change their perspective. But we so busy trying to paint this picture about the black culture, right? The black community. See, that's a problem. That's a problem. And you know, I could say this: the younger generation of rappers that I see now, yeah, they promote a lot of sex, a lot of drugs, a lot of everything. You know, they promote it all, violence. They do. But you gotta be a strong-minded individual to not take this music so literally, so literal, and then go out here and commit these crimes against one another. Okay? I think that the only reason why you should harm somebody is if you're defending yourself or you're trying to protect your family or something like that, then that's a different story. Okay? That's a different dynamic. And I think everybody should have the right to bear arms. Everybody should have the right to defend themselves. And a lot of times, when you hear about these black on black crimes, a lot of times, these guys are defending themselves. They defending themselves from the ops, man. Because you can be out having a good time, and the ops roll up on you, they catch you slipping, then they caught you slipping because guess what? Maybe yesterday you shot at them and you missed. You see what I'm saying? It's a back and forth type of thing, but that's not a majority of the black community. That's just a minority of people. Where I'm from here in Alabama, where I reside and where I live at in Alabama, man, you hear about shootings every other week. Somebody getting shot, somebody getting injured or deleted or whatever and killed. And the thing about it is, it's not a majority of people where I stand. It's not a majority of people. It's only a small, very, very small percentage of people that's committing these crimes where I'm at. Okay? Even in like Chicago, California, places like that, some of these rough places, it's still a small minority of people. It's not a whole majority of black people that's doing these senseless crimes. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I don't believe it's the music that's doing it. I don't believe that. I believe is how they community set up, right? Where they live. A lot of times you got a lot of people that is raised in poverty, raised in the ghetto, you know, raised in the hood, you know, raised in the projects, stuff like that. And I come from a small town. I lived in every project that it was in my small little town. And yes, you had to fight, stuff like that. I mean, in a project you stay in, you're gonna have violence. You're gonna have moments in your life where you're gonna have to defend yourself. And you know, back then, growing up, we had to fight our way out of the situation. You either had to talk your way out of it or fight your way out of it. But now, it's really no talking. You know, it's really about that gunplay because a lot of people now are scared to even fight. They're scared to get an ass whooped, you know. I've never been the type to be scared to get an ass whooping or give an ass whooping. I've never been the type to be scared. I'm either gonna win the fight or I'm gonna lose. And that's just how the story goes. You walk away, you come back, you live another day. See, nowadays you whoop somebody's ass, you gotta make sure you got an armor guard on you. You gotta make sure that you got a bodysuit on, all that type of stuff, because somebody gonna pull a gun out because you whoop their ass. You don't embarrass them in front of their people. You know, it gets like this sometimes, y'all. And we, you know, I understand and I get it, but it is a small minority of people, y'all. It's not the whole majority of the black community, and we can't put it on music. We can't put it on. We can't continue to use all these different crutches. You know, these different excuses on why the black on black crime you know, exists. A lot of times when people get robbed, the people that's doing the robbing, they ought to have nots. They don't have a lot of wealth, and you know, they don't have a lot of things that they would like to have. A lot of times they can't find jobs and stuff like that. So I understand. You know, they steal, they sell drugs, they do all type of stuff. But I'm not gonna say that it's the music that influencing it. Now, a small minority of people, yes, I can say yes. That's why I say with my answer, I can say yes, but no, because like I said, there's a small minority of people that actually can listen to dope dealer songs and think that they're El Chapo and go out here and try to be a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that, you know, listening to the music of today, yeah, they promote a lot of things that, you know, I try not to let my daughter listen to it because I understand that, you know, what I understand what they're saying. I understand what they putting down. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up what they putting down, so I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But I also look at it on the flip side as this is an outlet for a lot of these rappers. A lot of these rappers is not living that life that they talk about. It's a life that they probably done left behind, and they just reflecting on it, and they it's like therapy, you know. I think it's like therapy, man. You know what I'm saying? To them, it's therapy. You know, it's therapeutic. They get it. They talk about their pain. They talk about what they have seen in their community, and you know that's what I think is. You know, I think that's what these rappers are trying to do. They're not telling people to go out here and sell drugs and stuff like that. They're telling their story, or they telling somebody else's story, right? And that's been going on ever since rap been around. You know what I'm saying? You know, like NWA, they rapped about what was going on in LA at that time. What was going on? The black on black crime, the drugs, the police brutality. They were talking about it all. You see what I'm saying? Then you had your Tupacs, your Biggies, you know, then you had your Jay-Z's, your Nas. You know, people talk about different things, but a lot of them had a lot in common. You know, a lot of them talked about some of the same things. They talked about selling drugs, you know, UGK, A-Ball MJG, you know, 3 6 Mafia, all these different rappers and groups that talked about some of the same things. Too Short, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? These guys talked about the same thing these guys are talking about today. You know what I'm saying? It just, like I said, they're speaking more in code back then than they are now. Now they're just way out front with it. They just real blunt with it. And a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people found offense to that. You know, me, I listen to whatever music sound good. I listen to it. Now I listen to a lot of R&B and blues. You know, I listen to some rap too. Like I said, I listen to rap. I listen to all kind of music, country music, whatever. If it sounds good, And you know, whatever, I can rock with it. But I don't let it influence my mind to go out here and commit no crimes. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that because I'm not that type of person. I'm a strong minded individual. You know, whatever I set my mind on what I'm gonna do, it is what I'm gonna do. So I don't need rap music to influence me to knock the hell out of you. See what I'm saying? If I want to, if you disrespect me, then however which way it goes, it's gonna go. And that's just because I'm a man. I'm not gonna be disrespected by nobody because I respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? I give everybody the same respect that I want to return. So you know, that's all I'm saying, y'all. You know, that's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to be on here long. I know it's early in the morning. I just was trying to make this video because I tried to make this video earlier, and like I said, my mic was acting up. I couldn't get no I couldn't when I did the playback. So I was just trying to redo this video for my subscribers and everybody just to put that out there. So anybody that do watch this video, you can comment on this video and give your input on what you think the rap music is doing for the black community. Is it committing? Is it making people go out here and commit black on black crime? You can comment in the comment section below on this video. Uh, and I will be doing another video later on today in the morning, later on this morning. I don't know if it's gonna be at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I don't know. Anywhere from 8 to 10. Y'all just if you already done hit that notification bell, then you will be the ones that get notified of my video is gonna be dropping. I'm gonna be doing another live, right? And we're gonna talk about the hoochie daddies. We're gonna talk about the hoochie daddies, okay? On my next live, which is gonna be later on today, anytime from 8 to 10, right? So, with that being said, y'all, I just want to say, y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, continue to support me, continue to uh, 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 rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be going on vacation soon, and I'm probably not gonna make a video. I might not. It depends on how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling. So with that being said, like I said, I want to give y'all an update too. I'm finna start investing more into my YouTube channel. Uh, so I'm gonna invest. Y'all gonna start seeing the improvements on my product. I'm gonna have a dependable mic. I'm gonna be doing more on a laptop than I am with my phone. But I'm still gonna do my uploads on my phone and stuff like that because I still want to give y'all the content. I still want to, talk to my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have a certain lane that I be in. I just talk what I feel. If I feel something, if something comes to my mind, I talk about it. Okay. I don't put myself in no specific lane to to keep myself trapped in a box. I be all over the place. I'm all over the place. I talk about all different types of things. I can talk about politics. I can talk about sports. I can talk about whatever. I can talk about nature if I want to. So that's just me. That's just my channel. That's just how I rock. And if you rock with me, you rock with me. If you relate, you relate. You don't, you don't. It's all good with me. You know, like I always say, um, all press is good press. Ain't no such thing as bad press. I know I see people that write some comments and they get their input. Sometimes it be positive, sometimes it be negative. But at the end of the day, I still thank those people for their support and rocking with my channel. Because everybody not gonna feel you. Everybody not gonna rock with you. Everybody not gonna like what you say. Some people gonna be opposed to what you're talking about. And that's cool. That's the way of the world. Everybody not gonna like you. And that's cool. And I'm fine with that. So, like I said, y'all, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Anybody got any feedback on this topic? Uh, Feel free to comment on here. Feel free to comment. Feel free to say whatever you want to say. I will try my best to reply, and everything like that to your comments if I have the time. And I just want to say y'all be blessed out there. Stay safe. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have a nice morning.